Put him in jail for resisting. 7 words that turned a blind veteran's walk home into 26 hours of hell. James Hodges, 61 years old, Navy veteran, blind since 1995, walking home from jury duty with a folding cane in his back pocket. Then Deputy Jamie Goad sees him, stops him. "What's in your back pocket?" He pulls out his cane, red and white, folding, obviously not a gun, shows it to her. "This should be over. It's just beginning." "Am I being detained?" The question that sealed his fate. The audacity of a blind man knowing his rights. Deputy Goad doesn't like questions. She likes compliance. Immediate, unquestioning, submissive compliance. Hodges isn't submissive. He's a veteran. He knows the Constitution he swore to defend. Fatal mistake. "What are you, a tyrant?" he asks. Her response will haunt you. "Yeah, I am actually. A cop, on camera, admitting to tyranny, while arresting a blind man for having a cane." Sergeant Harrison arrives. Hodges asks for badge numbers. Reasonable request. Legal request. Harrison's response? Pure rage. "You know what? Put him in jail for resisting. Not resisting arrest. Resisting ego. Resisting power. Resisting the unspoken rule. Cops are gods. You are nothing." The handcuffs click. Cold metal on veteran wrists. A man who served his country now serving time for walking while blind. 26 hours, 1,560 minutes, 93,600 seconds, in a concrete cage. Fluorescent lights, burning eyes that barely work, surrounded by actual criminals, for carrying a mobility aid. Let me tell you how James Hodges became blind. Baltimore, 1995. 5 men attack him. Traumatic brain injury, 6 weeks in a coma. Wakes up in darkness, vision gone. Life changed forever, but he survived, adapted, thrived. Until October 31st, 2022, when his disability became a crime, when his cane became contraband, when his rights became resistance. The body cam footage leaked, viral wildfire, million views, million shares, million people watching American freedom die in real time. A blind veteran, handcuffed, arrested, for a cane, in the land of the free, home of the brave. Except if you're brave enough to question authority, then you're an enemy, then you're resisting, then you're jailed. The sheriff scrambles. Damage control. "I take full responsibility." Empty words. Hollow apology. Political theater. Deputy Goad, suspended. Briefly. With pay. Vacation for violating rights. Sergeant Harrison, demoted. Still employed. Still carrying a gun. Still able to destroy lives. They offered Hodges $7,500 to shut up. "Go away. Sign here. Don't sue. Don't talk. Let us bury this." $7,500 for 26 hours of false imprisonment. That's $288 per hour of freedom stolen. Insulting pocket change. He refused, fought back, sued. 2 years of legal battles. David versus Goliath with a folding cane. August 2024. Settlement. Undisclosed amount. They bought his silence, but not his story. We still remember. 2 GoFundMe campaigns. Strangers donating $36,000. Americans horrified. Citizens funding justice the system won't provide. "Those deputies should have been prosecuted," Hodges said. "They weren't. They won't be. Qualified immunity protects tyrants." Think about that. A cop can admit to being a tyrant, on camera, while falsely arresting a blind veteran, and face 0 jail time. This is the system. This is the protection. This is why people fear police more than criminals. Because criminals might rob you. Police can rob your freedom. And call it justice, and get away with it. Hodges lost his sight to violence in Baltimore. Random attack, devastating injury. He survived, rebuilt, overcame. Then lost his freedom to violence in Florida. State-sanctioned attack, devastating betrayal by those sworn to protect. Which trauma is worse? The one that took his eyes? Or the one that took his faith in justice? Every day, someone with a disability faces this. White cane? Suspicious. Service dog? Prove it. Wheelchair? Fake. Hearing aid? Not listening fast enough. Autism? Not complying correctly. Disability plus assertiveness equals handcuffs. The Americans with Disabilities Act means nothing when a cop decides you're difficult. When blindness looks like defiance. "I can't see at all in the dark." His words to them, explaining why he needs the cane, pleading for understanding. Their response? Metal bracelets, concrete cell, teaching him who really rules these streets. Not the Constitution, not the law, not justice. Power. Raw, unchecked, tyrannical power. The sheriff lost re-election. The only justice Hodges really got. Voters remembered. Democracy's slow revenge. But tonight, James Hodges still needs his cane, still walks in darkness, still wonders if it'll happen again, because it will, somewhere, to someone. Another deputy, another veteran, another cane, another cage, until we stop accepting "I am actually a tyrant" as an acceptable answer from those we pay to protect us. Until contempt of cops stops being an unwritten crime punishable by kidnapping and cages. Until a blind man can walk home without fear that his disability will be weaponized against him. Yeah, I am actually. 4 words that should end a career. 4 words that should shock a nation. 4 words we've normalized. James Hodges spent 26 hours in jail for having a spine, for having rights, for having a cane while blind. In America, in 2022, in broad daylight, on camera, with pride. The tyrants won that day. But the video lives forever. The truth persists. The story spreads. Every share is resistance. Every view is vindication. Every telling is justice the system refused to give. James Hodges, Navy veteran, blind citizen, American who learned that rights are just suggestions when cops disagree. Remember his name. Remember his story. Remember what they did. Because tomorrow it could be your cane, your aid, your disability, your rights, your cage. Your 26 hours in hell for the crime of existing while different, in the land of the free. Blind Arrest, out now at Twisted Manga Tales.